Hey there everyone! The Battlefield 4 beta is going on now, so I figured, what the heck, let's do it. Here we go. I'm deploying right now. The map is the Shanghai, Siege at Shanghai map. The map that's shown in the trailer with the large skyscraper that collapses, which does happen. Happened last match actually, and it changes this point significantly. Now, you'll have to excuse me if I'm not doing super great, because I'm playing at a just above 30 FPS frame rate, which I hate playing shooters at lower than 60. That's because, first of all, this is a beta, and it's not very well optimized, and DxTory, my recording software, crushes the frame rate horribly. So I'm going to record as best as I can, but I can't promise any amazing plays. So here we go. As you can see, this is the new deployment map. You can see everything here. You can zoom in and out, and you can even select your individual teammates like this and like this, which is really cool. And you can even see a camera of what's going on around the deployment area, and you can see what your squad mates see. That is an awesome feature, first of all. And also this is a way, way better... Oh, thank God. This is so much better than Battlefield 3's weapon selection. This is like an actual proper listed mouse-controlled system. Whereas Battlefield 3's was that annoying sort of click one time, like click through individually. Oh god, it took forever. This is so much better. There are also a lot of options available, even right now, all these accessories and things. So anyway, here we go. We're going to show you some gameplay right now, and let's just get into it. Let's spawn on my squad mate. Here we are. Alright, now, right now it's actually running pretty well. It's running at around 50 to 60, but it sometimes dips down to 30, depending on what's going on. And that's while recording, so the frame rate is just massively variable right now. But it is a beta, that's to be expected. Battlefield 3 beta was literally exactly the same. Ho ho! Slam you with some grenades. This is the worst way to take down a helicopter, by the way, but it's really fun. And that's what this game has always been about for me. Holy crap. This map is incredible. Now, I want to talk about mapping for a second. So, one thing... Okay, two things that have been much better recently in FPS. Graphical fidelity. And this game is beautiful, by the way. And then, okay, no, that was a bad revive. And also sound design. Now, the sound design of Battlefield has been getting better and better. And it's really been pretty impressive. But now, in Battlefield 3... Wait, I do not want to drive. In Battlefield 3, it was very, very good. I didn't even mean to start driving that. But now, I think it's even better. The gun sounds, although not necessarily realistic, are satisfying. And the, that was a messy deployment there. And the explosions and all of the sound effects, bullet snap and supersonic stuff, it sounds great. I really, really like it. And I think that they've improved that even more. However, one thing that has not been improving is mapping. Mapping has not improved since Hammer, in my opinion. Just the quality of maps. You've always had a themed map. This is the desert map. This is the city map. This is the small trench warfare map. It's always like one theme in a map, and that's all you get. And Battlefield 4 has been promising to change that a bit. Nah, that was awful. To make it so where maps are not just one theme. This is a large city, but it has cramped quarters as alleyways. It's got skyscrapers with office-type rooms. It has big open courtyards. It has streets for ambushes. It's got all kinds of stuff. And, well, I think this is the next evolution in mapping. I'm just going to come out and say it right now. I think, and I'm not talking about the Levolution stuff, I'm just talking about the size and variety of the options available in the maps themselves. The map is huge, and it offers a large variety of terrain types, to battle on, and I am just super impressed with what it does right now. I think it's incredible. Mapping hasn't moved forward since Unreal 3. Oh god. In my opinion. And, it's been Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Woo! It's been a case of, you know, whether you use Hammer or you use the Unreal Engine to make your maps, they've all been varying quality, but they've always had the same kind of themes to them, and that is, you have a map devoted to one very specific theme, and that's all you get. And that's fine, because that's the way it's been for a long time, but with graphical technology going forward, sound design going forward, game size going forward, mapping has kind of lagged behind. And I think this game in general is promising to solve that. If the other maps are of this quality, I don't remember how many they said they're going to be launching with. Was it 10? It was 8 or 10, I believe. If any of the others are of the quality of this map, I am very hopeful. This is just such an, oh god, such an enjoyable map that, like, there's just so much variety to the gameplay in here. I mean, you've got snipers on rooftops that aren't annoying and are actually useful, and you can also even not be a sniper and, like, just jump off the rooftop, deploy your, parachute and get going. You can, like, sort of slowly sweep through office rooms and skyscrapers. You can battle in wide open courtyards. You can go on the streets in vehicles and be vulnerable to ambush but get through quicker. You can be the ambushers in the storefronts on the side of the street and things like that. And that's really cool. And this is just one map. Normally, oh god, only one, dang it, only one of those gameplay styles, oh, he's right behind me, would be available on a map. Like, I need to get that beta driver. We haven't seen recently so much of this map variety. Oh god, get out. And, it's, I don't know, it's not like it's the worst thing in the world, but it honestly has been kind of annoying compared to all of the other technologies in FPS going forward. And yet, you know, seeing mapping constantly lagging behind, just consistently being several steps behind the curve, not progressing. I think, Levolution aside, this game is fixing that. Just this map, the only one that's available, and I'm not going to base my opinions on the entire game on this one map, since it's the only one that's available for play right now. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ah, couldn't switch to my pistol in time. But, just this map is quality in my opinion. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. And I really need to get that beta driver, by the way. But I'm getting some serious FPS drops right now, but there's an NVIDIA beta driver that's available. So let's just talk about the game in general, I suppose. Let's talk about what the gameplay is like compared to the latest edition before this, Battlefield 3. Well, some people have, of course, made the it's Battlefield 3.5 comparison, which I don't subscribe to. I feel that it's significantly different enough for it to be a new game. I mean, it's still a Battlefield game. It's going to be similar to the others, let's be honest. It's not, I mean, it's a sequel in a franchise. It's not going to be this massively different experience with a ton of changes. But there are enough changes to make it worthwhile, and in my opinion, it's different enough. And it has also been a crap ton of fun so far. Oh god. Oh god. Nice driving there, actually. Well, sort of. Nice flying, question mark. But, you know, it's sufficiently different. So, aside from the UI changes, gameplay change-wise, well, your soldier feels a little different. It feels a little weightier. You have momentum. Like, I'm holding shift right now. And now I'm at full speed. Notice how it takes a minute to start sprinting at full speed. The momentum of your soldier reminds me very much of Arma. Only not quite as hardcore. It's not quite that detailed. Not that, oh god, like, you know, mil sim. It's different from an MMS, but it reminds me of Arma greatly. And in a good way. You feel a little weightier, you feel more responsive as a result, and it feels genuinely like they've improved just the physics of the game. Bullet physics, of course, the Oh, nice. Is that like a tow launcher? The, as far as the gunplay goes, it is quite satisfying. It's similar to Battlefield 3. If I was going to say how much different it is, it's different enough in the, well, the bullet physics aspect. Ah, God. Meaning things like bullet drop. They feel a bit different. Accuracy spread feels different, and guns have a bit more recoil, which I like. They don't have a lot. Again, this is on consoles as well, so they can't do a huge amount, but it's got a little more. I'd like to see, hopefully, some guns with some serious recoil eventually. Maybe some of the carbines and some of the single-shot weapons. Crap. Like the semi-auto rifles and things, not sniper rifles. Hopefully those do as well, but oh god, oh god. I'm talking stuff like, well, crap, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Stuff like the, crap, sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, I was thinking more of just let's have some recoil on these guns. Let's get some elevator song music there. Let's get some heavy, you know, moving up and down on the gun, some bullet drift, some stuff like that. And it seems like they have made that a bit better and a bit more important in terms of the gameplay you're gonna get a hold of. They've made the guns feel a bit weightier, a bit more satisfying to use, in my opinion. But they're very similar to Battlefield 3, so if you didn't like the way the guns felt in BF3, then this probably isn't going to be different enough for you to make you suddenly like it. It's still... oh crap, I got stuck. It's still similar. It isn't identical. I still think it feels a bit better. Even bullet spread, especially when you're jumping and moving and not aiming properly, it greatly changes the feel of the guns, the way that the shots spread out and stuff, so. But, you know, like I said, I think, for the most part, yeah, and that's really fun too, that they've nailed down a bit tighter the way they want it to feel. And the way, crap, I'm stuck here. The way it's supposed to feel versus Battlefield 3's a little floatier kind of feeling, which I wasn't a fan of on some of the guns. Obviously, I've only used one of the guns this time. It's just the one the assault class starts with, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think it feels good. It's different enough. Oh, jeez. Nice. Gotcha, and then got killed immediately. Poop. That was dumb. So, gunplay, still satisfying, very similar to Battlefield 3, a little different, in my opinion. Different enough to say they've improved it. They've tightened it up a little, but, again, if you didn't like Battlefield 3's infantry combat, this probably isn't going to change your mind. Oh my god. The various systems involved in things like capture mechanics. This is obviously conquest mode. And the other stuff like deployments, like kits and things like that have been kept largely the same. But again, not identical. Oh, got me. So, I'm going to give you obviously more coverage of this as the beta goes on, as I unlock more stuff, as I get more of a feel for it. This is just an early look right now of what it's like for the moment. And for the moment, I really enjoy it. This is the big skyscraper that can go down. So as you can see, the combat environment in here is completely different from the combat environment in the rest of the areas. In such a way that shotguns are much more effective here. Various types of of just close combat weaponry in a lot of these interior areas. Very effective. Very effective. Oh god. Ow. Ah, crap, I'm going down here. I don't think I can do much about it. Whoa! Let's see, what else is there to talk about? There's the whole evolution thing to talk about, and that's not what I meant by next evolution of mapping. I just think the maps are much more varied, large, and fun. If we're talking about the whole evolution thing, the only point I've gotten to experience that is, of course, this skyscraper falling, which is this map's version of that. And I do have to admit that it was really impressive to look at. It was interesting to be on the ground at the time, and we actually used the dust cover that it kicked up to move in this heavy area that would have normally gotten us killed. But we were able to move in the dust cover and survive it and get to an advantageous position to take B here, which was cool. It also completely changes the spawn point of C, because there's no skyscraper to spawn on. Oh god. You're no longer up there. You can't spawn up there because there is no up there. That guy's crazy. But the spawn point is instead on the ground, on this big concrete jungle of rubble and stuff that you can actually start approaching it from the south to capture C instead, and the spawn point will be down here. And it will change the dynamic of that spawn point completely. Helicopters are... Ooh, we lost. Helicopters are not nearly as effective on C anymore, and it changes the way the level feels, so I like it a lot. So I guess that's my opinion right now on Battlefield 4's beta. I like it. It's a lot of fun so far. Now, I've only played about 3 matches, and I will be giving you more coverage. Also, look at the ribbons. They're pretty. This was just an early look. I will be getting more experienced. I'll be having much better, more listenable thoughts soon. I will... I'll see what I can do. I'll keep playing, and I'll keep unlocking, and I definitely want to bring you more combat. So right now, this was basically my impressions of the way the beta feels so far. I like it. You should try it as soon as you can. I think it's enough of an improvement on Battlefield 3 to make me want to buy it. The gunplay is satisfying. The vehicles are fun. I didn't get to show you any vehicles in that match there, but let me see if I can get in one really quick. They have changed the vehicle physics, I think, slightly to make them, again, have more weight to them, more momentum. It feels a little less floaty than originally. Also, the helicopters seem to fly much more smoothly, and it's very effective and cool seeing a big helicopter strafe. It's always been one of my favorite parts of the Battlefield games, and I think this one's nailed it down. I think that Battlefield 1942, 2, and 2142 had really bad infantry combat, because that wasn't the focus. But their vehicles were great. It's all about combined arms warfare. That's what Battlefield 4 is. Or it's Battlefield. That's what Battlefield in general is. I guess I'll get in this myself then. Here we go. I feel that Battlefield 3 nailed down the infantry combat to make it much more enjoyable, but vehicles were less useful. And I feel so far that Battlefield 4 has nailed it down better. Has made vehicles more fun, he's a little laggy there, has made them better again, and a more legit prospect compared to BF3. But they've also kept the improvements and added on to some of the improvements of the infantry combat. So hopefully this is going to be the complete package. Now, this is beta, this is only one map, and this is just a few bits of what we can expect. So oh god, I don't know as of yet how much of this is going to be, you know, true on release date, but I'm going to keep playing and I'm going to keep finding out, and I mean, we'll see what happens, and I guess we can hope in general that these improvements stack up and that I'm right in the way that I feel right now. Oh god, I wanna... Oh, I was just about to request repairs. But, that's that. So, folks, again, I think vehicles might die a bit quick, but here we go. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this little look at the beta. I'll be giving you much more detailed footage soon. This is just a quick little video that I wanted to get out saying, holy crap, I am really impressed on my first impressions right now. That doesn't mean that it's perfect. It's still beta. It's got a lot of terrain bugs, it feels like, where you get stuck in odd positions. But so far I really like the new features that they've added UI-wise. I like the way that the soldier's feel has changed to a little bit more of a semi feel without being too semi, because even though I love Arma controls wouldn't fit in an MMS. That's not how it works. But I've got to admit, I'm really impressed so far, and I wasn't sure if I would be. I wasn't sure how much I'd like it. I mean, I gotta be honest, oh god. I wasn't convinced at how different it was from BF3 yet. And now that I've gotten to play it, I'm honestly having a blast. It's a lot of fun. Whee! Oh, this is great. And, I don't know, it just feels like this big open playground right now, and that's what I want from my Battlefield games, I have to admit, so, yeah. It's great. My initial impressions of this game are, holy crap, it's a lot of fun. And, I hope those impressions stick around. So, folks, thank you for watching my first impressions of the Battlefield 4 beta. I will be giving you more videos, and, hey, if you want to see more of my stuff, just subscribe to me. It's a little button. I know I don't usually ask that because it can be really annoying to have people constantly being like, hey, like, subscribe, favorite, tweet, Facebook, do all the things. You don't have to do any of that, but I would like to hit 200 subscribers. That'd be kind of cool. Hint, hint, please. I love you. And, well, I will take this video out on me rushing this IFV and getting shot in the head. Let's do it. Pew. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Yup. Worth it every day. That's how Battlefield works.